Hi guys, it's Tom from Generation Graphics and welcome back to another video. We are down on a windy Draco just behind us here, and this one is slightly different. We'll be applying a paint protective film, and this is to protect the gel coat and all the paintwork underneath, and it just ensures that maintenance is kept to a minimum. The boat is gloss black, so it's really hard to maintain with UV and keeping it all stable throughout the season, and he's also had a couple of repairs which he's had colour matched to a really good standard. So yeah, he just wants to keep on top of things and keep it all looking sharp. So yeah, he's decided to come to us and get it all paint protected, which is a high gloss transparent film, and it is scratch resistant and everything like that. So let's just get into it. I'll show you what we've done so far and then what we've got going on currently. Chris is working on the port side on the lower panel. We're actually doing this in sections, and then we have done the main panel on the starboard side. But if we just flip around now, we can see that this whole area here is protected, and then we've still got this area down underneath this profile line where we're going to hide a join, and you can hardly tell a difference apart from the gloss levels in the protection film compared to the plain gel coat underneath. And it's probably quite hard to see on the camera, but it is a mirror finish and it's got all the hydrophobic properties in this protection film made by Steck. We are the only installers in the UK who are allowed to apply this film on a boat, so we've got all the expertise with us. Chris and Ash have all been certified by the guys at Steck, and yeah, it's all going to plan so far. Just on the port side now, we've pinned up the bottom panel, which we're doing first. So this is all of it pinned out in position, and then you just got Chris sorting out the solution in the water, and then this area has been applied so far, so you can see this whole area is the finished, and then this is how we turned up. So you can see the big difference in terms of gloss levels, and then we apply it wet, which is slightly different to a normal wrap, and then all the moisture will be squeegeed out nicely, and then the finished result will be really nice, just like the weather here in Shamrock Quay. Nice and sunny today. First time in a long time we've seen the sun come out, and yeah, we're actually getting something done today. So we've just completed the port side bottom panel, and we'll just give it all the run through. We are just prepping the port side upper panel now, and I'll just show you the condition of the boat, because obviously it's black, gets a lot of heat, and just degrades the UV a fair bit, and it's just hard to maintain. So if we just swing you around here, not sure if you can see this, but you've got a couple of scratches here and some blotching going on in the gel coat as well, just here, and especially in this sort of area here. We're hoping the PPF will take your eye off it a little bit, but as you can see, we'll just go down to the bottom panel now, and it looks a lot darker black just because we're adding that high gloss level, completely transparent on the lower section, and then we'll be going up here in a second, and then we're just working on the small bathing platforms out the back here, just letting it all dry so that we can get right on the corners down here, and then we'll just be doing some nice neat cutting on the edge just to make sure it's all finished nicely. But this is a general condition of the boat. It all looks pretty good, and yeah, we'll get this port side upper panel laid now. So we're working on the port side upper panel at the moment, and just behind us, Chris and Ash have got it all already halfway down the main side. And as you can see, Chris is just wetting it all up, getting the solution, getting the film nice and wet, so the squeegees all glide over it and we can apply it. And we've also got the solution behind, and as you can see, it's a wet applied film. And then you can see we've done down the back half just behind Ash's back, and then we're working forward down here. Ash is just working around the skim fitting, which is all good, and then this is the finished result. There is still a bit of solution behind there which dries out over time, and yeah, it's just getting that gloss level nice and high for the client. But yeah, we've even tucked it all the way down into the back there and around the bathing platforms in a separate piece. But yeah, let's just work our way forward, see how it all goes, and yeah, the trick is just to keep it nice and wet, keep that solution going. So So we're back on the starboard side now, just laying this bottom panel here, and then we're getting right down underneath in these lower chines. You see Chris just working it down in there. It's all going down nicely. All the solution is still behind, and then he's just getting rid of it by working his way forward. And then Ash is just around the port side, trimming up that main panel which we've just laid. Getting a nice cut in that recess. So that's us pretty much finished on the Windy behind us. We just have the decals and graphics set to do tomorrow. We're going to do that in the morning first thing once the film has all settled down. There is obviously still a bit of moisture behind there which will dry out just in the temperature, and then this boat will be launching tomorrow, I think mid-morning. And then Chris is just trimming up the top edge now just to make sure it's all bonded down, and then Ash is just working on that final swim platform just there. But overall the results are looking pretty good. I mean, it is still settling down, but the results in which we're achieving with this film is pretty incredible, because it was quite blotchy underneath, and black is obviously the hardest colour to maintain. So this client won't actually have to polish this or wax it or anything like that. It does have a hydrophobic finish, so all the water will drip off and it won't stain the film. So yeah, results are pretty good. And yeah, we managed to do the bottom section from the profile line all the way down to the anti-foul. So we've managed to go over these small chimes up at the bow as well. And then yeah, it is one sleek looking boat, which is all good. But we'll just go around the boat on the other side. And as you can see, this film is still settling down, where we're just going to get some moisture out of it when the temperature drops and rises like throughout the night. And then we're good to go. So that's us all finished on the Windy Gelcoat. I hope you like this video, which shows slightly different services in which we offer in terms of the protective films. If that's something you want to see more, just drop us an email to say what sort of specific things you're after. Next wrap we got is tomorrow down in Haslar Marina on a Sea Line S37, going navy blue with a bit of matte grey. But if you like these videos, just make sure you subscribe and like to all our videos.